All right, there we go. Welcome to your spun spinning nunchuck class / leadership class. All right, let's go ahead, go to attention. Bow, courtesy, and position. All right, by the way, hat day. I see some funny hats. Ella, that is beautiful. I love it. All right, student creed number 1. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the spirit of personal achievement. Number 2, I will only fight to defend my life and the lives of others. Number 3, I achieve my fullest potential, developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. What's your goal? Black belt excellence, sir. Go to attention. Bow, courtesy. All right, I'll take my mask off because I realized virtually, I think I'm safe from you, hopefully. All right, here we go. Well, let's start off with your warm-up today. Start running the place really fast. Get those legs up nice and high. Running. Get a little faster. Alex has the highest knees of everybody. Nice job. He's like the shortest person. Good job, Alex. All right. Good. Keep going. Oh, Will's got a hat too. Nice, Will. All right. And 3, 2, 1, and start jumping rope, bouncing up and down. Very nice. All right, do some big jumps now. Big ones, do double jumps. And little tiny fast ones. Little tiny fast ones. Good, on one foot now. There you go. And the other foot. All right, and back to both feet again, just normal jump rope. All right, and attention. Going to push-up position. Let's bust out some push-ups, warm those arms a little bit. Just regular push-ups. Let's go 10 of them, go. Down and up, 10 regular push-ups. Those backs nice and straight. Good, Michelle. All right. Keep going, down and up. Once you're done with your 10, stand back up on your feet, shake it out really quick. All right, next one, we're gonna go squats. We're gonna do the fingertips to the ground. Adults, just don't hurt your knees. Kids, you're going all the way down, touching the ground with your fingertips. And you're gonna jump up, down, jump up. You're not allowed to bend over. You gotta keep your back perfectly straight, all right? Let's do it for 20 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds, jump and down. Touch the ground with your fingertips. Jump and down. That's it. Good. Keep going. All right. You guys have about 10 more seconds. It's almost there. Don't stop. Down and keep your back up nice and tall. You should not be looking at the floor. You should be looking at your camera. Right up, down. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. Sit for me. Say, yeah. All right, so we're going some combos now, bouncing around a little bit, so we're gonna have a little fun today. We're gonna work on some bump kicks in particular. So I want you guys working on sliding together, bumping those feet. You guys are all level 3s and black belts, so let's go ahead and see some really good bumps. Ready? Bouncing on your toes, working on a bump round kick first. Ready? Go. Bump round kick and then back to spot fast. On speed, ready? Go. Bump, round kick and back. Good again, ready? Go. Bump and back. All right, switch feet, other side. Here we go on this side now, ready? And go. Bump, kick, and back. Still doing a round kick, ready? And go. Bump, round kick, and back. Oh, I see some front kicks on there. Get those toes turned over, ready? And go. Bump, round, and back again. There we go, ready? Same thing, make sure your knee is sideways when you kick. A lot of you guys are going up. You're doing an angled kick. Let's see it flat like a table. Ready? Bouncing again, and go. Bump, kick, and back. There we go. Switch feet, other side. All right, on to bump front kick now. Ready? And go. Bump, front kick, and back again. Good. Ready? Go. Bump, front kick, and back. Ready? One more time, and go. Bump, front kick, back. Switch feet, other side. Ready? Go. Bump. And quicker. This one should be the fastest one. Ready? Go. Bump. Back again. Ready? Go. Bump. And back. All right, switch feet, other side. All right, here we go. On to the next one. We're doing hook kicks. My favorite ones. I love bump hook kicks. Cool part about this, if you're sparring somebody, when you slide together and you chamber up, what are they expecting? A front kick, a side kick probably. They don't usually expect a hook kick. So if you get in there, bump, boom, hook kick right across the side. You can go to the ribs, go to the head. Really good way to trick someone. All right, here we go. Ready? Bounce on your toes. Bump, hook kick. Ready? You go. Bump, hook kick. And back again. There you go. Make that snappy. Make it fast. Ready? Go. Bump, whip it around. And back. Your legs should look like a blur on Zoom. Ready? And go. Bump. Kick and back. Ice switch feet. Other side. Here we go on this side now. Ready? Hands right by your face. Don't drop those hands. Black belts. Ready? And go. Bump. Hook kick. And back again. There it is. Woo, that was pretty speedy. All right. Ready? And go. Bump. Hook kick. And back. All right. One more time. Scoot on back. Ready? Last one. 3, 2, 1. And go. Bump. Hook kick. And excellent. All right. Go to attention. Say yes, sir. Very nice. Roll around to your backs. 10 sit-ups, 10 leg lifts, and then when you're done, just start giving me mountain climbers. Go ahead, go. 10 sit-ups, 10 leg lifts, and then finish up with mountain climbers. All right. Good. Keep going. Sitting up. Do you guys hear Mr. B in the background? All right, almost done. Once you're done with those leg lifts, like I said, roll over mountain climbers when you're all finished. All right. And then Colton, what do you do when you're done, Colton? What's the last thing? Mountain climbers, Colton. Mountain climbers. There you go. Good. All right, get those knees up high for mountain climbers. There you go. There you go. Oh. I didn't see Miss Michelle's hat. That looks pretty good. I almost couldn't see it at first. Yeah. That is awesome. All right, keep doing those mountain climbers just a little bit longer. We got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stand up on your feet. All righty. Here we go. Last little bit. You guys are gonna throw some pop kicks of any sort you want. If you're just working on bouncing, pop it up, do a front kick, pop up, do a round kick. You can do a back leg kick. You can do a pop spin kick. I don't care as long as it is a pop kick. All right. So here we go. Ready? And 3, 2, and say go ahead. You guys choose cheating. All right. Ready? Bounce on your toes and go. Bouncing pop kicks. Pop, and that just means you're using both of your legs. Remember, in a fight, probably not going to use a pop kick. All right. But it's about timing and it's about coordination we're building right now. All right. We're popping up in the air using that foot. It's going to be a little bit stronger than a jump kick. That's where I go on one foot. Pop kicks are nice and quick, nice and fast and hard. So if you do have that perfect moment where you're going to be safe and it doesn't matter if both your feet are in the air and then boom, you're going to fire that off, it's going to be devastating. Keep going. Jumping up. Boom, kick. Jump up. Boom, kick. Keep going in 3, 2, 1. And time. All right. You guys go to attention. Say yes, sir. Don't move. Still. There's black belt. Come on, hold it there. Bow, courtesy for 1, 2, 3. This is Stites. Drop
the background.
All right, there we go. And you guys reach to the sky. All right, here's what I want you guys to do. You're going to reach all the way to one side. You're not allowed to bend your elbows or bend your knees or anything. You're just going to stretch as far as you can to one side. Really reach. Don't let your arm go in front of your body. Keep it all the way on the side. Stretching all those ribs, your shoulder blade, everything. And switch to the other side. Edge low out. Should almost it'll feel better in a second though. All right. Then I want you to work on this. We're just gonna tuck our chin, and then we're just gonna curl our whole back forward. We're just gonna hunch forward. Down to our toes. You can stretch your legs while you do this if you want to. We're working on mostly stretching our back. You're just kind of letting your spine, everything just kind of, you feel it, relax, feel it, relax. Stretch out those back muscles. And reach up. And then stretch all the way back behind you. Just pushing your sternum forward, arching your back. 5 more seconds. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. All right. And really quick, just some arm circles work. Up those shoulders. And backwards. Good. All right. 3, 2, 1 and time. All right, perfect. All right, last thing of the day, just because I heard that Sylvia really wanted to do these today, so yay! Thank you, Sylvia, for saying that. That was awesome of you. She didn't, but we're gonna do it anyways. Here we go. Last thing, squat, 10 burpees. That's it. All right, just 10 burpees. Jump up, down, push up. Go ahead, go 10 times. Let's see it fast. Quick, quick, quick. Get them done. Get them done. All right. Once you're done with 10 burpees, I want you to go ahead and just start jumping rope once you're all finished, so I know you're done. Okay, good. Keep going. Got a couple done. Very nice. Oh, look at that. I was picking on Sylvia, and she was like one of the first people done. Good job, Sylvia. All right. And 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay, today we're going to be working on a little bit of defense mixed with some offense. So everyone get your hands up by your feet. Let's work on some boxing blocks here. Set to what we say. All right, so our boxing blocks. We got our hands up a little higher, right? Boxing. I'm going to work on my first parries. Straight across my face. So I'm going to give you guys like 20 seconds. You're just working on boom. Now, there's one other thing you can do. When I do my parry, my face is still in the same spot. So I don't want that, right? If I miss the parry, I get hit. I want to give some insurance. So what do you do with your head, right? Your head's going to move a little bit with your hands, just a little bit to the side. Nothing like this, all right? Just a little movement to the side. That way it just kind of helps you. And then plus, it makes it so you don't have to push their hand as far off to the side. They're really strong. That might be kind of hard to do. So you're just going to do a little push to the side and your head at the same time. So it's like you're moving it like 2 inches with your hand, 2 inches with your head, and that's it, all right? Bouncing on your toes. Feel free to switch your feet at any point. You're just going 20 seconds. Ready, go. Parry, parry. Move in, block and parry, parry, parry. There you go. So those fingertips are staying up to the sky. Never want to drop my hand down flat. That's a great way for someone to trap your arm and punch you in the face. I want to keep it right back to my face. Little tiny taps. Little tiny taps. There we go. Keep going for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. One of the biggest, most used ones for punches, right? Something's coming at your face. You just swat it out of the way, right? You're just getting it out of your face. All right. On to the next one. This one's a little bit more tricky. So, my hat's in the way for this one. We're going to work on our covers just a little bit. All right. This one, I have a few things I want you guys to really work on. I see a lot of covers, and we come up right here. This is not a cover. This will hurt you really, really bad. So, if some of you guys have done this with me before, where actually I'm giving you some really good punches, and you start to feel elbow out, hurts bad. It smacks you. You have to pull your elbow in all the way flat. That little crown across your head right here. So the crown of my head on this side, my arm should be flat and nice and strong. And then there's this big hole right here. So what do I want to do to close that hole? Right? I don't want their hand to come through there. If they have small hands, they're going to get it. I'm just going to kind of flex my shoulder up, and it closes the hole right here. All right, so this is my defense. Right? It's really strong. Should not be away from your head, though. You'll get hurt. It'll hurt really bad. I want to be in tight right here, and I just take that hit. I'm just going to kind of lean into it. Lean into it. Those are my covers. All right, so here we go. Going 20 seconds. Hands are up by your face. Let's see those covers. Ready? Bouncing around and go. Cover, cover, cover. That's it. I'm just kind of rotating my body. My elbow goes this way and twists my hips out. That rotation is going to absorb some of the power there too. It rotates, boom. Kind of crunching the side of your body right here too, just in case they decide to go for your ribs. You want to keep that tight, just in case. Keep going. Covering, covering. Good. That's it. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time right there. All right. Pretty good, pretty good. Now we're going on to the next part, just doing the body ones, right? So somebody's throwing a slash kick, a round kick to your ribs instead of doing a taekwondo blocker here, which is fine. This one's a little bit less energy, right? This is just more of a quick little drop of my elbow. I'm lifting my hip up. It's almost like you're doing a dance move right here. Woo! All right, get your hips going. So here we go. Ready? You're going down, lifting your hip up just a little bit. Down right here. I'm not dropping my hand. All right, don't do that. Okay, just a little drop, about 4 or 5 inches. And then the other side drop. And I'm just taking that kick right on the nice meaty part of my arm, my tricep, my elbow a little bit. Boom, right into there, all right? Here we go. Bouncing around, moving, and go. drop in the arm, drop in the arm, drop it. Switch your feet whenever you want, drop it, drop it. So you gotta imagine the kick. It makes it a lot easier. Imagine the kick. It's coming right to your arm. Boom, you're just gonna take that hit right there. No spiking. That's illegal. In real life, go for it though. That guy's like kicking right there. Crack right on the ankle. Yeah. All right. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. So for boxing, that's most of your blocks. Besides, just using your arms to kind of shield yourself too, all right? That's also a way they block. But using your parries, using your covers, and your sides right here, that you can block just about anything. Even though it's boxing, you can still block just about anything in Taekwondo as well, right? Even a linear attack that's coming straight in towards your stomach, you can actually just rotate a little bit more, right? Now I'm taking that right onto my elbow. It's the same thing as doing my sides. I just turn a little bit more when I do that, all right? So we're gonna go for about 30 seconds now. You're using everything, your parries, your covers, your blocks. You can work on your slipping too. That's where I'm just leaning to one side, leaning to the other. If you want some bob and weaves, go ahead. You can do some bob and weaves, whatever you want. 30 seconds of defensive boxing movement, all right? Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Working on moving, blocking, go. Elbows in there. Imagine the attacks. What are they? How are they coming at you? What combos are they? How strong? It's a really strong punch. I got to brace myself. I got to be ready. If it's just a fast one, I'm just boom. Little tiny blocks, little small ones. Trying to conserve your energy, not moving around too much. Keep going. We've got about 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, excellent, excellent. Now, one last tip for the cover. This is kind of a bonus one. If you know it's that move that's coming at you is really gonna suck. Like they're just doing a full power, like boom, back leg round kick to your face. One thing you can do extra is you can actually brace this hand against the inside of your elbow. So if you just can't move, and that's a really terrifying amount of power coming at your head, you can just put this arm, and now you're going to absorb some of the power right down your arm into your shoulder, and that's going to make it a little bit stronger, right? Downside is what, though? Think about it for just a second. What's the bad thing about covering just like this? It's like ultimate defense against their ultimate offense. If they fake it and it wasn't powerful, they have enough time to get where? Right on the side of your face, right? So you got to be careful with that. You got to make sure you know they are committed. Boom, that way you can get your hand right back to your face. Otherwise, boom, they faked it. Boom, you got knocked down. All right. Okay, let's move on. We're going to do some offense now with your defense. Simple fun. I don't care what boxing moves you do, but we're just kind of thinking of boxing today, doing jab, cross, hooks, uppercuts, elbows. We're going to get a little kickboxing too. You can do some splash kicks. We're working on doing some blocking and countering, kind of moving around, just doing your own imaginary fights, all right? Make sure you guys are all imagining Colton's face while you're punching and kicking, though, okay? All right. What, Colton? You just funded hit. All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go. And go. Moving around, just 30 seconds. You're just attacking and blocking. Again, conserving your energy. You're not reaching for those blocks. You're keeping it in really tight. Small movements, and then you explode for your attacks. Get in there hard. And back to a little defense, back to a little defense, and then hard. And then back to defense, and then hard. Good, keep going. That's it. Keep those elbows in tight too. Don't shove their elbows up like this while they're attacking. Keep them in, keep them in. Good, almost done. You have less than 10 seconds. Kind of push it. Oh, Alex, beating up your mom. Jeez. All right. In 3. Oh, she got you good on that one, Alex. 2 and 1. All right. You guys go to attention, yes, sir. Wow, courtesy. Excellent job. All right. Hands on feet together. 10 super jacks, and then grab your nunchucks. Go. All right, once you got your nunchucks, you're just working on some spins really quick for about 30 seconds. Just any spins, figure eights, forward, backwards, one forward, one backward, all that good stuff. You're working on your up and downs, going over your shoulders, under your arms. As long as it's spinning, then I'm happy. And 3, 2, 1. All right, we're good right there. Set down one pair of nunchucks really quick. We're going to work on some blocking today now. Alex and Brandy, you guys have a partner, and Noah and Gabriel. Is Gabriel up? There's Gabriel. Sweet, you're in the back there. All right, both of you guys can actually do this together if you want to. We're gonna work on a little bit of actual combat with your nunchucks. All right, so nunchucks versus nunchucks. What do you do if somebody comes right over the top of your head with the nunchuck? All right, and this is actually really, really fun. Eventually, when we get back in here, we can do some nunchuck sparring. That will be so much fun. But nunchuck sparring basics. If the nunchuck's coming at my head, I always want to block with my chain right here, my rope, and I want to block their rope. Correct or incorrect? What do you think? I'll give you 2 seconds to answer. 2, 1. Incorrect. Okay. If you block the rope with your own rope, it just wraps around. It's going to still smack you, right? So if you are going to block their nunchuck, your nunchuck has to, so your chain has to block their nunchuck right here. So for if you have a partner at home right now, you guys can do it together. One of you is going to block. You're just going to work on a little forward motion right here. The other person is going to strike, and you're going to, again, get the chain. That's what I tried to do with myself right here. You can get the chain right onto the nunchuck, and you kind of bounce it back to them. There's a little bit of a snapping motion. I make it tight right as it hits, and it's going to bounce it right back to them. For everyone else, you don't have a partner, that's okay. You're just going to work on blocking straight up. I want you to do it 10 times one side, and then switch your feet 10 times on the other side. Just a little high motion right here. All right, go ahead, go. Boom. Be careful. You don't want to hold it completely straight right here. That makes it too flexible this way, and it's still going to hit you. You want to have like a little rainbow as it goes out. It's an arch as it goes up there. Arch it out. Snap that rope out there. Snap it out. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that's good right there. Time. All right, come on back up. Now we're going on to the side strikes. So if you have a partner, they're going to work on just doing some rib strikes right here. Doing the same exact thing, but now you're going to go to the side. Oh, look at this. What move is that? Oh my goodness, it's a square block, Mr. Thompson. Woo! All right, so we're doing square blocks. Boom to the side. I'm just kind of getting it nice and horizontal. Same thing. I want a little bit of an arch as it goes this way. I don't want to have it completely flat so the nunchuck doesn't cave in. All right, I want to have a little bit of an arch. You're going out 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. You have a partner. Same thing. Make sure to get it on the chuck. All right, you're using your chain on their nunchuck. Boom, bouncing it back and forth. All right, go ahead, go. Boom. You can alternate sides. Do 10 on the same side. 10 on the other. I don't care too much. Right, yep, just like that. That's it. You can play around, maybe block a little higher to your head, maybe block a little lower down towards your hip. Just imagine where that nunchuck's going, and you're just going to stop it, stop it, stop it. There you go. Good. All right, 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and time. All right, so pretty easy, right? So far, this is not very hard. And again, once you get a partner, this is going to be a lot more fun. Now, last one is to start downward right here. Be careful with this one because you're leaving your face open. But we're imagining that they're going to do an upward strike right to the side of your jaw. So they're trying to go for a knockout, and you're just going to work on stopping the nunchuck right in front of you. Same, just snapping it out, snapping it out. You can go to the front, so you can go to the side, you can go to the other side. Just kind of a lower one right here. All right, ready and go. Down, middle, side, not too picky right here. Still imagine that nunchuck coming at your face, and you're stopping it right there. You're bouncing it back towards them. The more bounce back you give, the harder it is for them to control their weapon, which is good. Here we go. Not too bad, Alex. Pretty good, pretty good. Next time, Gabriel, make sure to use wooden nunchucks with Noah, okay? You're welcome, Noah. All right. And 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so that's your basic nunchuck blocks. There's not a lot of ways to block with your nunchuck. All right, so it's just you're up and you're down, and then your sides, and then it's just kind of variations in between all of those where you can do this. So if they're doing angular strikes, you can work on going to the corners. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. They're swinging at you. You just go out, snap, block. Unfortunately, if you're doing double chucks, not as easy to block. All right, you can tie them together and then block. Don't do that. That would be bad. All right. But let's go back to double chucks. Grab your other one. We'll finish up with this last thing, and then we'll keep going. All right. You guys, 1 minute for the end right here. Feel free to have some fun. If you want to do more single chuck, more blocking, I'm totally fine with that. But I'm giving you 1 minute of free time. We've been working a lot on nunchucks this cycle, so let's see those good spins, hip hip ups. Work on some tosses for fun if you want. You're just going for it, working on some coordination drills. By now, I shouldn't see anybody's nunchucks because they're going so fast on the screen. I can still see your nunchuck, Alex. Sorry. Don't forget about your hand rolls. Throw some hand rolls in there. If you got single chuck, work on going around your neck. All right. Give me 20 more seconds. Have some fun. Challenge yourselves. Try some new things. We've done a lot of things with our nunchucks already, but there's still a whole bunch of things we have not done. And maybe a whole bunch of things that haven't even been invented yet. I don't know. You gotta play around with it, see what you come up with. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, nunchucks together right there. Awesome. All right. Well, now you guys have learned very, very much with your nunchucks, a whole bunch of different things. Now you got some defense along with your offense and along with a whole bunch of tricks and acrobatics. Again, if you have a partner, feel free to have some fun, all right? Mom, dad, brother, sister, wife, husband, don't hurt each other. You guys can work on doing a little bit of combat with your partner. Don't actually, like, spar yet, okay? So you're not putting on your pads and just going for it, all right? Only Gabriel is allowed to do that with Noah, okay? All right, you're welcome again, Noah, all right? But you just have a little fun. Just to do some little light nunchuck sparring, working on kind of striking towards your opponent. They're working on doing some blocks. It's a whole different ball field than it is working on just spinning your nunchucks, all right? Okay, that's it for today. So, announcements. We have Glow Chuck Parents Night Out coming up towards the end of this month. That will be normal here in person, Glow Chucks, all right? If you are not comfortable coming down to the school, you guys can go ahead and do it at your home, and you can tune in from 7 to 8 p.m. We'll be doing part of it virtually too. So if you don't want to leave your home, then you can just on 7 to 8 p.m. You guys can sign up for it online, and you can do your Glow Chucks through there. You just got to buy the Glow Chucks. If you already have Glow Chucks, there's an option that lets you buy the Parents Night Out without the Glow Chucks. So that's totally fine. I know a lot of you guys have done Glow Chucks before, and that's about it. We have our summer camp, so pretty much full right now. There might be a little bit of room left, so if you do want a spot, please let Ms. Stites know soon before that does fill completely up. And then we have our summer seminars series. This is separate from summer camp. These are our hyper camps. So we have this Friday is a nunchuck hyper camp. So we're going to do even more crazy things with nunchucks, working on some acrobatics, working on some tricks, and flips, and cool things like that. That'll be from 8 to 3 p.m. And then next week is our summer camp. So we'll be doing summer camp. There are no private lessons next week. All right, so next week, do not schedule anything on the calendar because I'll be running summer camps and I will not be able to do those private lessons with you guys. So normal classes, otherwise we'll still have our Zoom classes, we'll still have our in-person classes, but just no semi-private lessons. You guys got it? All right, let's go ahead and get finished up. Oh, by the way, if you're reading a leadership book, we are still on the law of Mount Everest. So that's the one talking about taking the right team is what we talked about last week up the mountain. This week, we're talking about taking up the right tools with you too, all right? So one climber made it up to the mountain. The other climber ended up dying on the way up to the mountain, didn't make it. He left his team behind, and he didn't have all the equipment he needed either because his team had a lot of the equipment. So this week, I want you to think what tools, what equipment you guys have in your lives to accomplish things that need to get done or things you're wanting to get done. So working on that, what tools, what assets, what people you have around you to help you get that done, all right? Attention, bow, courtesy, and hands behind your back, Black Belt Creek. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I will live my life by the principles of Black Belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and a honorable spirit. Go to attention, yes, sir. Bow, courtesy, and position, sir. Personal achievement is the best, sir. Awesome. All right. See you guys later. Thank you for those wearing your hats today. You can wear hats tomorrow if you would like as well.